Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Blacksburg High School gym. This is Matt Grinsell along with John Weininger, and we'll be bringing you coverage tonight of the regional tournament between Gate City Blue Devils and Blacksburg. Well, Gate City, so far in this season, has a 21-2 record with a 21-game winning streak. I might note that 24 is the school record. It is held by the 1987-88 basketball team. Blacksburg comes into the contest with an 11-7 record. They have only played 18 games this season, so that may be a disadvantage for Blacksburg and possibly a plus for Gate City. A plus for Blacksburg would be that we are playing here in Blacksburg, home of the Blacksburg Indians. And a key player you might want to watch for, just a few, are for Blacksburg, Jay Safford. He is 6'2". You may notice him on the floor already. You may have got a glimpse of him. He is wearing goggles. Or Tony Wheeler, 6'3". Also another person to watch would be Ben Araman. He is 6'4". So an interesting inside game may be played tonight between the inside players of Blacksburg and the inside players of Gate City. Both have Gate City does have a large inside team. Blacksburg has a medium-sized when compared to Gate City. Well, we are now 30 seconds away from tip-off. Just ready to they will stop the clock at 30 seconds, and we are now ready. Here are the starting lineups. And first, we will have the national anthem. Now ready for Gate City to begin the starting lineup. We'll begin at forward, number 30, Jackie Mullins. Jason Shoemaker also playing forward tonight, also a senior. Brian Boy, another senior, will be at center. Number 12 will start as guard tonight. That is Barry Wolf. And the other guard will be number 14, Shannon Carter at guard. Now the lineup for the Blacksburg Indians. Quite a turnout for Gate City and Blacksburg here. Blacksburg is approximately 2.5 to 3 hours away from Gate City. And it would seem Gate City and Blacksburg have about the same size turnout on the crowd as Blacksburg player. A few people from Blacksburg still coming in. Tony Wheeler will be starting tonight. Jay Safford, I told you about him earlier. He is one to keep an eye on. Ben Araman, number 15. That is Greg Shockley. Head coach is Bob Trier. I talked to Trier earlier, and a few things he told me. I talked to Coach Trier earlier, and a few things he told me were that Blacksburg has no injuries, and at the beginning of the season, both Safford and Wheeler were out, and that caused a few players to come up and take up the slack, such as James Sarver. So on the court for Blacksburg will be Ben Araman, Jay Safford, number 25, that is Tony Wheeler, number 15, Greg Shockley, and number 20, Mike Dowdy. Tip-off will be between Wheeler and Boy, and it will go to number 35, Araman. Ball will be brought down the court by number 15, Greg Shockley. Shockley at the top of the key will give off to number 25, that is Wheeler. Back up to Shockley. Shockley will walk back taking away from Gate City's tough inside over to Dowdy. Dowdy on the outside will give down. That is Aramon. Aramon will give back up. That is Dowdy. Dowdy gives to number 15. That is Shockley. Will give to number 25, Wheeler. Wheeler gives to Aramon. Aramon over to Safford. Safford on the outside. That is Wheeler. Wheeler gives back. This is Dowdy to Wheeler. Wheeler still looking for an open shot, and there's a shot. It will fall. No good. Rebound. Almost Mullins. But instead, Safford comes up, and Boy knocks it away. But Safford, from behind the glass, collects two. Nice job by Jay Safford of getting the rebound and the ball back up. Shannon Carter gives over to Jackie Mullins from three. Do not count it. Brian Boy does collect two, though. Nice job by Brian Boy. The score is 2-2 with 6:50 left in the first period. Over to the corner will be Shockley, checking with the coach to get a few tips. He will cross back down, calls a play. His players switch around, and he gives over to Wheeler. Wheeler back to Shockley. Shockley to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside for Safford. Gives back to Shockley from three. Count it. Greg Shockley hits the first three of the game. 5-2 Blacksburg lead. Shannon Carter on the outside gives to Brian Boyd to Jackie Mullins. Mullins looking the outside, back to Carter. Carter will drive inside. He will lose the ball, and it will go to number 15, Greg Shockley. Shockley will turn around after finding Wolf on the inside. He will give out to Dowdy. Back to Shockley, into number 25, Wheeler. Across to Dowdy. Down to Safford. To Dowdy from three. It'll fall a little short. Rebound, almost Jackie Mullins. But instead, number 25, Tony Wheeler, collects 2 points. Gate City needs to find their momentum and get into it. 7-2, 5:50 left in the first. Shannon Carter at the top of the key, being guarded by Shockley. Down to Jackie Mullins from three. No good. Rebound is number 35, Ben Aramon. Shockley will bring the ball down the court and will cross the half-court line. Wolf will come up to meet him and give to Wheeler. Wheeler, number 25, will give back to Shockley. He will not take the three. Instead, will go back to the other side of the court and give to Dowdy. Dowdy gives back to Shockley. To Wheeler. Wheeler will not go inside. He'll instead go back down to the corner and gives to Safford. Safford to Shockley. Taking a lot of time, trying to run as much time off the clock and stay away from the inside. But there, number 35 will go inside. It'll fall no good. He goes back up with Miss Shoemaker. Rejects it. Nice job. Persistence of Ben Aramon does not pay off. Here's Wheeler with the ball, looking inside. Back to Shockley. Shockley to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside. He will give across court to Dowdy. He will not take the three. Good job by Barrow for picking up. Mullins almost with a steal, and there's Wheeler. Will not take two. He will get it ball back, but he will get off the glass for two. That is four for Tony Wheeler. Gate City early to call a timeout. Good move by Gate City. A timeout was desperately needed, as they have been so far 9-2 is the score. Gate City cheerleaders. Gate City cheerleaders once again. The Gate City has returned to the floor. Blacksburg soon to return to the floor. Possibly Coach Blackwell giving his team a few words of encouragement to bring them back from this 7-point deficit, which has evolved. 4:41 now left in the first period. Barry Wolf now bring the ball down court. Meets Dowdy. He will drive to the corner and give to Jackie Mullins. Mullins will give to Brian Boyd. Boyd will not give inside. He'll give back to Carter from three. It will fall shy of the bucket. Safford with the rebound, and he will give to Wheeler. Wheeler brings the ball down court and gives to Shockley from three. Do not count it, but Safford is able to get the 2 points. Blacksburg is leading Gate City 11-2 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first. Gate City is needing to come back. Carter inside to Boyd. Boyd is knocked around. Good job of getting the ball, but foul will be called on number 25, Tony Wheeler, who has 4 points tonight for Blacksburg. First foul of the game will go to Blacksburg. Haynes will come in. Boy will come out. Jason Haynes, the sophomore for Gate City. Switching places with Shoemaker. Mullins will inbound, and he will give to Shoemaker on the outside into Carter. Carter loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. It was off Carter. Carter has so far missed a three-pointer, missing the bucket. That's rare of Carter. And now the ball went out of bounds. So Gate City desperately needs to come back. It's now a 9-point deficit. 3:45 left in the first. Shockley on the outside gives to Wheeler. Wheeler working with Mullins. He will find a path inside. Gives to number 35, Ben Armand for two. It will not count. Rebound is Jackie Mullins. Finally a defensive rebound for Gate City. Shannon Carter takes the ball. Gives to Mullins. Now Mullins has the ball. He will give to Carter. Inside to Haynes. Haynes loses it. Rebound is number 20. Mike Dowdy. He will bring the ball down the court. Looking down low. We'll give to Safford. Safford being guarded by Mullins. Back up to Dowdy. Over to Shockley. Shockley to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside for Safford. Instead he finds Dowdy across court. Gives to Safford. A nice tip by Jason Haynes. But Safford with another two. It will fall no good. Haynes with the rebound. Foul would be called on number 20. Mike Dowdy. That is the second team foul for Blacksburg. 3:04 left in the first. 11-2 is still the score. Shannon Carter telling everyone to go down court. Gate City must find the open path. With 2:53 left in the first, Carter will go to the basket. And it will not fall good. Foul will be called. Carter showing that he is still alive, able to still pick up that foul. Foul was called on once again on number 20. That is Mike Dowdy. His second foul of the game, third team foul. The score is 11-2. Blacksburg leading Gate City. Carter's shot will fall good. Gets the roll. Gate City has no fouls tonight. They have not fouled so far. That may be a plus so far. Possibly helping them in the second period. Carter hits both his free throw shots to make the score 11-4. Gate City down by 7. In newcomer, that is Purdue. Number 21 is Purdue. He's a newcomer. There has been Armand collecting no points. Rebound will be Safford. He is not able to get up, but he walks, says the referee. Safford a little upset, but nonetheless the call was correct with 2:33 left in the first period. 11-4 is the score. Ball will be brought down the court knocked away by Safford. Good job, but Wolf almost takes hold of it. Nice job by Shoemaker of leaving it alone. Safford does connect finally and collects the 2 points. Shannon Carter brings the ball down the court between the legs, loses it. Haynes picks it up. Good job. Wolf has the ball. He will give to Carter on the break. Carter will go inside, off the glass, rolls for 2. Shannon Carter has 4. The score is 13-6. 7-point lead for the Blacksburg Indians. 2 minutes left in the first period. Gate City must regroup. Dowdy with the ball. Dowdy gives down to Safford. Safford over to Armand. He will walk, and it will not fall good. Rebound will be Purdue. Cannot connect. Rebound, Jackie Mullins for Gate City. So Gate City does not give up in their quest for that defensive rebound, and they do get it. Wolf will give to Mullins from 3. Do not count it. Wolf almost with the rebound. Carter almost with the rebound, but instead it was Purdue. Brought down court by Wheeler. Wheeler looking back, and he will give to Purdue. Purdue about to pass, does not. He'll bring a little ways down court. And we'll give to Shockley. Shockley breaks through the double team. We'll give back to, there is Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler being guarded by Mullins. He will give to Purdue, who will give to Shockley, who will give inside to Safford, but he goes out of bounds. Knocked out by Gate City. And it will be Blacksburg ball. Jody Wolf comes in. Jackie Mullins will exit with no points and no fouls. Only Brian Boy with 2 and Shannon Carter with 4 have points so far in the game. Boy will come back. Haynes will exit. 1:05 left in the first. 13-6 is the score. Blacksburg leading Gate City. Wheeler with the ball will give across court to Shockley. Down to Purdue, back to Shockley. Shockley from 3. No good. Rebound is Purdue. It tries to go up, and there has been Armand who collects 2 points. Wolf with the ball. He'll drive down court, slow down the pace a little. Gives to Carter on the break for 2. Shannon Carter. He has 6 on the night. 15-8 is the score. 30 seconds left in the first. Purdue gives to Shockley. Gives to Purdue. Over to Shockley, looking inside. Give back to Purdue. Will run the clock out. Gives to Wheeler. Inside to Safford. Safford, turnaround jumper. Off the glass. No good. Rebound. Brian Boyd. Boyd was pushed. The ball goes out of bounds. It will be Gate City ball with 16 seconds left in the first. 15-8 is the score. Blacksburg leading Gate City. Carter has the ball and will try to press down court for 2 points before the period is over. Carter will try inside. He goes and does not collect two. Rebound will be Safford, who will give down court. Wolf will come up with the ball. Gives to Barry Wolf. It'll fall a little short. And Gate City is losing 15-8 at the end of the first. 8 minutes left in the half. Gate City cheerleaders once again. While you watch this, a few first period statistics. So far, Greg Shockley with 3, Todd Purdue with 2, Tony Wheeler with 4, and Jay Safford with 6. For Gate City, Brian Boyd with 2, Shannon Carter with 6. Just about ready to begin the second half. Cheerleaders will exit and players will return. Gate City's return. Blacksburg a little slow in returning. Now they've returned. Both teams on the floor. It will be Gate City ball. Carter will inbound. We'll give to Wolf. Wolf will give to Mullins, who will not. Will he try his hand at 3? No, he will give to Carter. He'll give inside to Boyd. Turnaround jumper, and it's tipped a little, but it will go out of bounds. Blacksburg ball before it was touched by Mike Dowdy. Ball will be inbounded. Purdue will bring the ball down. Purdue seems to be a left-hander. Possibly not. Dribbling well with both hands. He will give to hopefully a giveaway, and he gives to Safford on a fallback pass. Safford behind the three-point line being worked on by Shoemaker. Will give to Armon on the break. Foul will be called on Gate City. Holding foul will be called on Brian Boyd, his first team foul for Gate City. That possibly may come into play in a few moments as Blacksburg has 3. Pass inbounded will be given up court to Shockley. Carter gets it back on his feet. Will give to Wheeler. Wheeler faking inside. Wheeler looking around. Will not go inside. A push will be called on Gate City. Push is called on number 30, Jackie Mullins, his first of the game. Second team foul for the Devils. 15-8 is the score. 7:19 left in the half. Ball will be inbounded by Purdue. He will give to Wheeler. Will give inside to Ben Armon. And Boyd is able to divert the shot. Ball is knocked. And finally, Wheeler scores after much physical contact down low. 6 points for Wheeler. Wolf gives to Mullins. He will go up for 2. It will not count. Boyd with the rebound. And he's knocked around. And it will be Blacksburg ball. So not very many good luck streaks for Gate City as they have got the rotten end of most calls tonight. Hopefully that will change as Shockley has the ball now. We give down to Safford. Safford looking inside for Wheeler. Wheeler pushing Mullins out of the way. He will give to Wheeler on a break. It will go back in. Carter avoiding the slam pass, but back over. There is Safford with the ball from 2. It'll fall short. Safford with his own rebound gives to Shockley from 3. Will not count. Rebound. Almost Boyd. Taken by Wheeler. He will give to Purdue. A wide open Shockley across court. Shoemaker picks him up. He'll drive inside. And he hammers Boyd. Boyd goes to the ground. Charging foul on Gate. Charging foul will be called on Blacksburg. Foul was called on Dowdy. That is Dowdy's 3rd. He has 3 of 4 tonight. Haynes will come in. Boyd will come out. Boyd will exit with 2 points and 1 foul. Haynes will enter with no points and no fouls. 17-8 is the score. Gate City losing by 9 points. Boyd with the ball Check that. Wolf with the ball. He'll give to Mullins from 3. Jackie Mullins finds the mark, finally. 3 points for Jackie Mullins. (17-11). Gate City may have just ignited a spark with Jackie Mullins' 3-pointer. Purdue will give to Shockley. Shockley to Wheeler. Wheeler turns and spins. He will go up for 2. It will not fall, but Mullins almost with the rebound. Wheeler touches it out of bounds. Gate City ball. As I said, Jackie Mullins may have ignited the spark for Gate City. Timeout called by Wheeler. That is the second timeout called in the game by Blacksburg. 17-11 is the score. Blacksburg leading Gate City. 5:36 left in the half. 14 fouls for Blacksburg. Only 2 for Gate City. That may come into play in the next 5 minutes and 36 seconds as the bonus lights may light up. Few the scoring Jackie Mullins now on the board with 3. Just hit moments ago. Good call by Wheeler of calling a timeout, possibly to divert Gate City's coming up and maybe igniting that spark that has been ignited so many games before. To be exact, has been ignited in 22 straight games, I believe.
Get your hands down, grab that ball.
Wolf has the ball and will give to Carter. He'll bring the ball down court, being guarded by Purdue. Gives to Shoemaker. Back to Carter. Carter looking for someone per break. Gives to Wolf. Over to Mullins. Mullins. Carter stolen away by Purdue. He'll take it in to get the easy 2. That is 2 for Purdue. Ball's brought down the court. Shannon Carter finds the hole and the fast break and the 2. 5 minutes left in the half. 19-13 is the score. Blacksburg with a 6-point lead. Purdue with the ball. He'll give to Aramon, number 35. Looking inside, he will give to Wheeler. Wheeler looking out, looking back in. Gate City fans providing some support for their team. Safford with the ball, spins. He will give to Shockley. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside, looking back out. Will give to Purdue. Purdue into Wheeler. Wheeler looking in, trying to find Aramon. Will find Aramon. Will he turn around and jump it? He will not. He will take it back. Being guarded by Shoemaker. Wheeler with the ball. Will give to Shockley. Will give to Purdue. Inside to Safford. Turnaround jumper for 2. Count it. Jay Safford must be shut down before this game is over. Wolf gives to Mullins from 3. Once again, he finds the mark. Jackie Mullins is hot so far. 21-16 is the score. 2:58 left in the half. Ball brought down by Shockley. Shockley gives to Purdue, signals for someone to break. They do not. Shockley must move. He goes inside to Aramon. He finds Shoemaker, and Haynes finds the ball. Shannon Carter will give down court. And I believe it was Shannon Carter stepped out of bounds, stepped on the line. .343 left in the half, 21-16. Three-pointer from Shockley, no good. Rebound, Ben Aramon. Haynes gets it, but he says it's a foul. First foul for Haynes, it is a shooting foul. That will send Blacksburg for the foul line for the first time tonight. That will send Ben Aramon to the line. Gate City fans extremely upset. 4 fouls for Blacksburg, 3 for Gate City. Shot, no good. Rebound will be Barry Wolf as he takes it away from Safford. Will go out of bounds. Last touch by Safford as the referee. So Gate City will finally get the lucky break. Carter will bring the ball down. Purdue in a low position. Ready to take Carter on both sides. Gives to Mullins. He will not take the three. Will drive inside for two. Will not count. Rebound. Wheeler. Wheeler will bring the ball down and give to Purdue. Purdue crosses the half-court line. Will give to Wheeler. He will not take the three. 22-16. Gate City still in the game. Foul called on Wolf. Wolf with the jumpy foul. The ball will be inbounded by number 15, Greg Shockley. And he will give to newcomer number 11. That is James Sarver. Shockley to Sarver. Sarver looking inside. Will give to Wheeler. Wheeler inside to Safford. Knocked away by Shoemaker. Knocked out of bounds. Armon with the save. Sarver to wide open Shockley. Looks down low. Comes back up. He will drop back and work some time off the clock. He will give to Wheeler up top. Wheeler looking inside. Will give to Armon. Armon looking inside. Looking inside to Wheeler. Turnaround jumper for two. No good. Rebound. Jackie Mullins all alone. Carter will bring the ball down. Looking down low for possibly an opening. Gives to Mullins. To Wolf. Back to somewhere. Gives to Mullins. Mullins will drive. And he will give back across to Wolf. To Carter. He will have a head fake. He will go inside. To the basket. Shannon Carter from under the basket. 2 points. 2:12 left, 22-18. Gate City has now closed the gap to 4. Gate City playing a 1-2-2 defense. Wheeler up top will give to Shockley. Shockley to 2, back to Wheeler. Looking inside for Armon. He does not find Safford. He will have to go somewhere. Gives to Safford. Safford for 2. No good. Yes, no, it will not fall good. Jason Shoemaker with a nice rebound. Gives to Shannon Carter. 22-18, 1:40 left in the half. Wolf on the outside needs to get rid of the ball. He will try to give to Carter. Carter is stripped by Wheeler. Shockley already down the court, but nonetheless Wheeler will be charged with the foul, his second. 1:32 left in the half. 22-18. Gate City has closed the gap to 4 points. 5 team fouls for Blacksburg, 4 for Gate City. Ball will be inbounded and given to Haynes. Haynes up to Carter. Looking for the good shot. Gives to Wall. Gives to Mullins. To Haynes for 2. Will not fall. Mullins. He is stripped a couple of times. Knocked out of bounds. No contact with Mullins. Instead, they said it with the ball. 1:21 left in the half. 22-18. Haynes to Carter. He will drive. And he will score 2. The ball takes a hard bounce and falls good. 12 points for Carter tonight. Ball brought down the court by Shockley. And he will give to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside, looking for Armon or Safford. He will go inside himself and score 2. You might note that's been the first 2 points in quite a while for Blacksburg. Shoemaker has the ball now, and he will give to Mullins. Mullins looking inside, will give to Wolf. Wolf must get out of that corner. Will try to give to Shoemaker, but it goes through his hands. It will go to Wheeler, and Carter will try for the ball. He will not get the foul, and Blacksburg will get the bucket. 26-20, 6-point lead. Carter must get 6 points or must close the gap. He needs 2 right here to close the gap to 4. Inside to Haynes. He is shoved, that a turnaround jumper will fall no good. Lots of hard fouls down low against Blacksburg. Gate City being beaten down low. Wolf with a try for the ball. Will give to Wheeler with 8 seconds left. Wheeler will not. He will drive inside against Mullins. Looks for the open passage, stripped away by Shoemaker. Wheeler goes up for 2 and will not count. 26-20 is the score. Gate City losing by 6 points. And now at the half, I'd like to read you a few of our sponsors. They are Commercial Electronics, Doherty Brothers, King Ford, Dennis Fritz Allstate, Farmers and Miners Bank, New Image, Nations Bank, State Line Graphics, and STE. This is Matt Grinsell along with John Weiniger, and we will be back in just a moment with the conclusion of this game. Welcome back to the Blacksburg High School gym, home of the Blacksburg Indians. This is Matt Grinsell, and the score is 26-20. Blacksburg is leading Gate City. We're almost set for the second half. A quick rundown of the scoring so far for Blacksburg. Greg Shockley has 3. Todd Perdue has 4. Tony Wheeler has 8. Jay Safford has 8. And for Gate City, Brian Boyd has 2. Shannon Carter has 12. Jackie Mullins with 6. 26-20. We are 57 seconds away from the half. Gate City back to their bench. All ready for action. Blacksburg now back to their bench. All ready for action.
All right now.
Blacksburg, for a season record, is 11-7. And Gate City is 21-2. That's a surprising average comparing with the scoreboard. Jay Safford for Blacksburg averaging 15.5 points per game, and Tony Wheeler averaging 12.9 points per game with 10 rebounds per game. Ben Aramon, so far this year, has hit 61.7% of all shots. They are usually layups and short inside jumpers, as we have seen tonight. Number 35, that is Ben Aramon. Both teams have now returned to the floor, and we're set for action once again. The ball being inbounded by Blacksburg. Number 20, Mike Dowdy. Dowdy went inbound and gives to Shockley. Shockley brings the ball down the court and gives back to Dowdy. Dowdy looking down low for Wheeler. He'll give back to Shockley to Dowdy. Looking down to Wheeler. He will not. He will now give to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside for someone to break. He will travel around the perimeter, and he gives to Safford. Safford looking around will give to Wheeler. Knocked away by Jackie Mullins. Getting taken back by Wheeler. Wheeler gives to Dowdy. Dowdy looking down low. Gives inside to Safford. Knocked away. Good job by Shannon Carter of obtaining the ball. He will give to Barry Wolf, who will give back to Shannon Carter. Carter presses hard down the floor. He'll give to Jackie Mullins. Back to Carter. Inside to Shoemaker. Turnaround jumper for 2. No good. Rebound is number 20, Mike Dowdy.
Come on, D!
Dowdy brings the ball down the court, being followed by Wolf. He will give to Shockley. Shockley looking down. We'll give to Wheeler. Wheeler inside to Safford. Stripped away by Boy. The shot will be no good. Rebound by Wheeler. And he will not score 2. Rebound by Safford, who scores 2.
Grab that ball, Blue!
20-20 is the score. 6:50 left in the third period. Wolf with the ball, looking inside, looking out. Gives to Carter on a break. Carter will drive, shoots 2 off the glass. Shockley to Dowdy. Dowdy looking down, trying to find a fast break. Gives to Wheeler. Wheeler back down to Dowdy. Looking up to Wheeler to Shockley up top for 3. It will fall short. It goes out of bounds. Gate City ball. 6:22 left in the third. 28-22 is the score. Ball will be brought down the court by Shannon Carter. He will press hard now. Drive fast. Foul was called before the shot. Foul was called. This is the first foul of the second half. Foul will be called on number 15. Shockley is first. That is the first foul of the second half. 28-22. Shoemaker inside to Wolf for 2. It will not count. Rebound will be Aramon. He'll bring to Wheeler. He will give to Dowdy. Check that. That is Shockley.
Come on, Blue!
Shockley brings the ball down the court. Looking inside, giving to Dowdy. Dowdy back out to Shockley. Shockley. Gate City is trailing by 6 points. 5:45. 3-point attempt by Shockley will fall. Shockley has 6. Both have been on 3-point shot. 3:37 left in the third. Inside pass. Looking for someone inside. Wolf will give to Mullins. Mullins over to Boy. Boy over to Wolf. Wolf to a breaking Carter. Carter from 2. Do not count. Aramon does come up with the loose ball. Wheeler will bring the ball down the court and gives to Shockley. Shockley bringing fast will give to Safford. Back to Shockley. Across to Dowdy. To Shockley. to Dowdy, looking inside. He will give. There's a knocked away pass by Boyd. Wolf will come up with it. Shoemaker will give to Shannon Carter. He has Brian Boyd down low, spins. 2 points for Shannon Carter. The ball was tipped, but Carter nonetheless collects the 2 points. Ball is passed down to Wheeler. Wheeler, he will find Armand, who will look across court, take it himself. Foul is called on Gate City. Foul is called. Foul was called on Jackie Mullins, number 30. That is Mullins' second foul of the game. That will be the first team foul for Gate City. Shot will not count from Armand. Armand missed his first. He missed his second just now. Hopefully we'll try and match his third for Blacksburg's sake, as Gate City is now down by 7. They are down by 8. He gets his first point of the night. Carter brings the ball down. He'll give to Wolf. He'll give to Mullins. Mullins gives to Wolf. Looking in, looking out. Gives to Boyd. Turnaround jumper. Will not count. Foul is called. Foul was called on number 35. Ben Aramon is first of the game. Second team foul for Blacksburg. One team foul for Gate City. Brian Boyd at the line. Shot will not count. 4:28 left in the third period. 32-24. Gate City down by 8 points. Still down by 8 points. Carter comes up with it. He'll go up, and it is stripped away by Safford, but Carter will go to the line. That is the first foul for Safford. 4:25 left in the fourth. Carter hopefully trying to make it here. 6-point deficit to come back. He does. He now has a 5. They now have a 7-point deficit. Carter now with the chance to reduce it to 6. And he does. Very good job by Carter. 18 points on the night. Wheeler, looking down court, will take it himself. He will dish off into Aramon. Aramon gives to Safford, who will drive inside. Knocked away by Mullins, but the ball still goes in. Jay Safford with 4 in this quarter. Carter will go inside and give out to Mullins. He will not have time to take the 3 as Carter almost went out of bounds. Mullins on the outside needs to get rid of the ball. Ball is stripped away. It will be Gate City ball. 3:57 left in the third. 26-34 is the score. Boyd will come out. Haynes will come in. Boyd with 1 foul and 2 points. Haynes with 1 foul and no points. Wolf will inbound. We'll look for someone to go. He will give to Mullins. Mullins will look for get rid of the ball. He needs to get rid of it. He will give to Wolf. It loses it. Takes it now. He will drive inside, minus a man. Has the 3. It does not count though. But Shannon Carter is fouled very hard, and he will go to the line. Foul was on number 35, Ben Aramon, his second foul. 3:41 left in the third period. 34-27. Carter hits another field goal. 19 points on the night. Carter possibly able to cross 20 here. He has 20 of the 27 scored tonight. Check that out. Now he has 20 of the 28 scored tonight. Mullins with 6 and Boyd with 2. Down to Safford. Safford will go up off an off-balance shot, but Haynes comes down with the rebound, and Shannon Carter will speed down court. He will go up for 2 and off the glass for 2 more. 22 points for Shannon Carter. Gate City down by 4. 3:20 left in the third. Gate City fans are rejuvenated. 34-30. Gate City fans will now will stand on their feet as Wheeler has the ball. 34-33. 10 left in the third. Wheeler loses the ball, and he will give to Shockley. Shockley back to Wheeler. Wheeler, Hartsock in the game. Wheeler for 2. No good. Rebound. Safford. He cannot connect. Rebound. Jackie Mullins. And he'll give it to Bo Hartsock. Hartsock in for Wolf. He'll drive around to the side. Needs to get rid of the ball. He's in a little bit of trouble. Needs to get rid of the ball. He will try to get rid of it, but it's not for 5 seconds. It will be Blacksburg ball. 34-30 is the score. 2:45 left in the third. The ball will be inbounded by Dowdy. He will give to Arlen. Back to Dowdy. He'll press down court, looking for the fast break. Safford down low. He walks, but Shannon Carter picks up the ball. He is fouled by number 20, Mike Dowdy. He has 4. I expect he will come out of the game as he has 4 fouls. He does. In will come Todd Purdue. The Gate City ball inbounded by Hartsock. Hartsock looking for somewhere to inbound to. We'll give to Shoemaker. Over to Hartsock. Hartsock will drive, shoot 2. Off the side of the glass, no good. Shoemaker is stripped. It will be Gate City ball. 2:25 left. Wolf will come in. Hartsock will come out. 34-30. Gate City still down by 4. They have not held the lead so far in this game. Now will be a perfect time as Haynes about to get the ball, but Arma knocks it out. He'll call timeout just in time with 2:20 left in the third. 34-30 is the score. The second half has seemed to have been longer than the first. Gate City cheerleaders. Nice job by the Gate City cheerleaders. Blacksburg fans, few more have come in, but Gate City seems to have a little more fans than Blacksburg. We are set to resume. 2:20 left in the third. 34-30 is the score. Will be Blacksburg ball. Blacksburg a little late in coming back from the bench. Perhaps trying to take all the time they can from the referees. Ball will be inbound and give it to Wheeler. Nice job by Barry Wolf. Knocked out of bounds. It will be Blacksburg ball. Wolf sticking on Wheeler. Wheeler will finally break free and take the ball. Carter, he will find Wolf and he will break free. He gives down to Shockley. Shockley finds Haynes. He will have to slow it down a bit. He will give up to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside, will try back out. He will give to Purdue. Purdue down to Shockley. Shockley inside to Aramon. He'll try to get back out. He will not go up with it. He will give to Shockley, who will not go. Will give to Purdue, to Wheeler, inside to Aramon. He will drive. And he will find Haynes and Shoemaker. Goes out of bounds. It will be Blacksburg ball. Purdue will inbound. And he will inbound and give to Sarver, who is back in the game. Tipped by Haynes. And Mullins comes up with the ball. Good job by Gate City. 1:45 left in the third. 34-30. Carter is fouled twice. And finally it is called. Safford set to come back in as he is now standing at the bench. Foul was called. Number 35, Ben Arman. His third foul of the game. Safford will come in just a moment. Carter's shot will fall. Carter is flawless from the line so far tonight. He is 7 for 7 from the line. Getting set for his chance to be 8 for 8. 1:39 left in the third. 34-31 is the score. Blacksburg leading Gate City still. Now by 2. Shannon Carter is 8 for 8 from the line. He has 24. Wheeler. Nice job by Barry Wolf, showing that he is still keeping his team alive. Mullins regains the ball. He'll try to get rid of it. He will give to Shoemaker. Gives to Shannon Carter on the break. Carter will go inside, up for two. It will not fall. Rebound will be Boy. Foul will be called on Gate City. That is only the second team foul this half for Gate City. Blacksburg with 6. Foul was called on Brian Boy, his second. The ball is inbounded to Armand. He will give to Shockley. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler bring the ball down court, looking down. He will give to Shockley. Shockley looking for a break. Gate City down by 2 with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the third. Shockley up top. He will give to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside, looking for a break. Will give out. Will not try to get out to Armand. Safford will have the ball. Safford is a low-key player. Gives to Shockley. Low profile. Will give inside to Wheeler. Wheeler will drive. He will find the basket for 2. Gate City has found the tough end of the stick many times tonight. Shannon Carter with the ball. He will not try the open lane. He will give across to Jackie Mullins. Intercepted by Brian Boy. Inside to Shoemaker. He is knocked about. And he says Gate City ball. 37 seconds left in the third. 36-34 is the score. Jones will come in. Out will come Wolf. In will come Haynes. Out will come Shoemaker. Shoemaker pointless. Haynes pointless. Jones pointless. Wolf pointless. Shannon Carter into Haynes. Haynes is not pointless anymore. Haynes has 2. 2-point lead for Blacksburg with 26 seconds left. 24 seconds left. Shockley to Wheeler. Wheeler going to run the pass the last 20 seconds off the clock. Jones will press a little harder on Wheeler. Into Armand for 2. He will get to Safford under the basket. A tricky play will not go good. It is almost Purdue, knocked away by Jones, and Boy comes up with it. A foul will be called on Boy. As he was given it. A technical foul is called on Boy. Gate City fans upset. Technical foul will be called on Boy. Gate City fans on their feet. Blacksburg fans on their feet. Third foul for Brian Boy, and he now has a technical. At the line is Shockley. His first visit to the line. You might note he went down hard. It will fall short. Gate City fans rejoicing. And the second shot will fall good though. Only the third team foul for Gate City. Blacksburg will get the ball also. Gate City down by 3. Ball is inbound and given to Safford. Back to Purdue. Over to number 22. That is Dover. And a charging foul is called as Carter hits the ground hard. Foul will be called on Mark Decker. His first foul. 2 seconds left in the third. 37-34. Carter shot. No good. 37-34. Blacksburg leads by 3. 8 minutes remaining in the game. Now the Blacksburg cheerleaders will come to the floor. And I'm sorry, but we cannot hear the Blacksburg cheerleaders for the screaming in our own Gate City stands. So needless to say, Gate City fans are upset. As I said, Gate City fans are upset. Gate City down by 3. Gate City is returning to the floor with their starting 5. Blacksburg is already in the bonus area. Gate City has only 3 fouls. Blacksburg has over 7. Wolf will inbound for Gate City. Inbound, and he will look for a break by Carter. He will give to Carter. Carter signals go on down court. He will take the ball. Carter with the style all his own. collects a two-pointer all his own. Give it to Decker. Back to Shockley to Purdue. Purdue will bring the ball down. Get back to Shockley. Over to Decker, who gets it across the court. Loses it out of bounds. Gate City ball. 7:39 left in the game. 37-36. Gate City down by 2 points. Looking at the first time a lead in this game. Shannon Carter, who has been the spark all year for this Gate City team, takes the ball up for two. Gate City leads by 1 point. Purdue inbound. Purdue to Shockley to Wheeler. Looking down court. Wheeler loses it. Wolf has it. He is fouled by Wheeler. Wheeler now has 3 fouls. Wheeler, Aramon, and Dowdy. All 3 in foul trouble for Blacksburg. Dowdy out with 4. Tony Wheeler with 3. And Ben Aramon with 3. At the line is Barry Wolf, hoping to score his first points of the night. He'll have a 1 shot. 1-1. Sets up for the first. This is his first shot. His first foul shot of the game. And it is missed completely. So the 1 point lead for Gate City will remain just that. 7:20 left in the game. 38-37, Gate City leads for the first time tonight on a 2-point shot by Shannon Carter. Ball is inbounded to Aramon. Given down to Aramon. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler will drive down. He will get to Safford, who collects 2 points. Blacksburg now has the lead again by 1. Carter in for 2. He is stripped from behind hard by Safford. No call. Purdue has the ball. He gives to Aramon, gives to Purdue, and he will give to Shockley from 3. He will fall no good. Carter with the rebound. Carter will need to get rid of the ball, and he is fouled hard by Safford. That is Safford's second foul of the night. Carter will go to the line. .6:45 left in the game. 39-38 is the score. Gate City down by 1. Shannon Carter with a chance to bring a tie. He does. He'll have another shot. Carter looking to make this one also. He does. Shannon Carter is flawless from the 9. He has 10 from the line tonight. Purdue will bring the ball down. 1 point lead for Gate City. 6:35 left. Down to Safford, but Jay Safford had fallen asleep. Possibly now he will come awake. The ball is brought down by Shannon Carter. Purdue will assume his low position, trying to get the quicker jump on Carter. Carter to Wolf from 3. Do not count it. Rebound Purdue. Purdue down, hits the back of Safford. Carter has the ball. He will break into the open lane. He'll give to Shoemaker. The ball is tipped, but Carter with the rebound. He is stripped by Wheeler, and now Wheeler has 4 fouls. I do not believe he will be in this game much longer at this rate. And you might remember 5 fouls and you're out. Both Dowdy and Wheeler have 4.